Okay, guys, I'm going to give you a key support resistance levels to pay attention to for Bitcoin on multiple charts. Also, this is kind of a tutorial for those that already subscribe to my charts. There's been an issue with getting charts into bitget. For some reason on their exchange, they use a TradingView platform, but for some reason when you import fib channels or fib circles or anything with negative values, for some reason once you refresh the chart, it defaults back to 0, screwing up the chart. I did hear back from bitget. They're upgrading their platform to fix this issue. So next week that should be fixed. And for my non-chart subscribers, you guys are just subscribed to YouTube or just follow me on YouTube, I'm going to be giving you guys coordinates. Once they fix this issue, I'm going to give you guys coordinates so you can create these charts for yourself within the bitget exchange. I'm going to do XRP, Ethereum, ADA, EOS, just down the list. I'm going to give you the coordinates, and then you'll be able to import this into bitget, and then you can trade these charts without signing up. Again, if you do sign up to the charts, I do update these charts as price moves along, so that is the benefit of that. But I want you guys to see how accurate these charts are. But again, the point of this video is more of a tutorial for how to trade safely, and also how to get some of these important trend lines in. And you only need certain trend lines. So let me go over some of this stuff, guys. It's going to be a little in depth, but again, this is more for my chart subscribers to show you how to find or how to get particular trend lines in to trade. And remember, guys, my bitget affiliate link is pinned in the first comment description if you want to go ahead and sign up, and just be ready for when I have these new charts available for everybody. Okay, so the last video, and this is important, guys, there is no excuse to lose money. If you trade a certain way, you practice risk management, you will make more money than you lose. And let me explain this. So I noticed a comment, someone said, "You're wrong, we didn't get rejected where you said." That is correct. Support and resistance levels will break. If no support ever broke or no resistance ever broke, Bitcoin would just go sideways. It's about probabilities and it's about risk management. But if you play it correctly with these charts, there's no excuse for you not to make money. So the last video, notice right here, I said this was a lot of resistance right here, and it was 37,977 around that area. This is a video, I'll put a link up to it now if you want to check it out. I said right around this area is a lot of resistance. Understand, if you push above resistance, that resistance will flip as support. If you drop below support, that support can flip as resistance. So I did say this is a point to put in a short, but understand, if you practice risk management, you're not going to lose. You might lose 10, 20, 30 bucks because you get stopped out, but then you short the next point and you're in profit. So let me explain this and show you what I'm talking about. So first of all, let me tell you right off the bat, if price starts pushing up and goes right past where my resistance is, obviously you do not enter a short. If price stops right at that point and starts dropping, well, then you would enter your short and set your stop just above. If price continues down, you're in profit. If price pushes up, it stops you out. But look what happened. We pushed up to this point and got rejected. Let me turn off these Bollinger Bands and stuff here. Price pushed up to this point and dropped a total of 5%. So if you were doing 20, 30, 40, 50 times leverage, $500,000, you made a killing on that. And then look right here. When we pushed up, we hit this red line right here and got rejected. We got rejected by a total of 4%. So just shorting alone. And down here, guys, look. Again, when you push above resistance, it becomes support. Double support right here. So this has been the point you long. 38,052 up to where? Resistance. All your support and resistance level is already mapped out. I made a tweet here, guys. I keep you updated on Twitter and in Discord. I said, charts I'm currently watching, C1, C1BG, H1, and G1. I said, next strong support, or I'm sorry, next strong resistance to short, 40,200 to 40,400. Matching targets on the H1 and C1 charts. So set your stop just above the resistance line. So that's what I was talking about. 40,400 H1 chart and 40,319. We hit this to the tick pretty much and dropped. So again, you had a perfect point to short. While yes, this point, we pushed above it. Again, if it continues up, do not put in your short. Wait till it stops. But you can see right here, it hit this to the tick. You put in your short, you set your stop above, you're protected, you're in profit. So I'm going to show you how this works. I'm going to give you your support and resistance levels, but I'm going to show you how to find. Again, you don't need every single trend line on a chart until bitget fixes this problem, which should be next week. I'm going to show you how to find specific trend lines to add to within bitget so you can trade. So that's the point of this. But guys, understand, people that listen to what I'm telling you and how to trade, they are making profits. This person 313%, 130%, right here 484%. I mean, I give you points to get in. I give you safe entries. I show you how to trade safely. So guys, we'll come back and I'll give you some support and resistance levels, but I just want to show you something. So if you want to get a chart into the bitget exchange, until they fix that issue, for now, I just want to show you how to find key support and resistance levels to add. So if you're trading, we're going to do a Bitcoin, Ethereum, and I might do one for Bitcoin Cash too, but I just want to show you a technique to just get the trend lines that you want to play. First of all, make sure you're on log scale. So I'm in bitget under USDT futures, and I'm under the BTC USDT. So this is a Bitcoin chart. So what I'm going to show you, so I'm going to move this chart over here so it's right by it. And I'm going to get rid of these price labels, at least 2 of them. So if you notice, I have a red line here. This, and again, I have it on UTC time. So right here, and again, this is just to get particular or specific trend lines into the exchange. Again, when they fix this issue, I'm going to give you the coordinates for the fib channel. So all you have to do is enter 6 coordinates, and you'll have the entire fib channel with all of these support and resistance levels. But for now, if you just want to grab particular trend lines that price is respecting, I'm going to show you how to do that. So what I did was, I have a vertical line here, and I have it at it's the 23rd of February at 0 hours. All right, and then this one right here is the 27th at 0 hours. And the reason I'm doing this is because this, you can see this red trend line. This has been a very key support and resistance level. You can see this is actually this red trend line right here that we've been respecting for a while. Very key support and resistance level. That is the same red line. I can show you right now. I can copy this and I can paste it right in. I'm going to delete it, paste it in. It's that same trend line. You can see we've been respecting this trend line of support and resistance. So here is a trick to get some of these in. So you just, all you need is a time frame, right? You need a beginning point and an ending point. Doesn't matter where you choose. I just chose a random point, the 23rd of February and the 27th of February. So just take a price label and put it right where these intersect, right? So right here is 40,062, and right here where it intersects is around 40,365. So we have the time, 23rd of February, 27th of February, we have the price target, right? So 40,062. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to here, we're going to go to the bitget exchange, 23rd of February, 0 hours. So we're going to go, let me make sure I have this on the 1 hour. It is. So we're going to go, we're in the bitget exchange here. We're on 1 hour. We're going to do a vertical line here. So vertical line, and we're going to go to the 23rd, 0 hours, and make sure it's UTC time. This is UTC -5. Just hit UTC so it'll match. So we'll go to the 23rd, 0 hours. All right, so now we got a vertical line that matches. And the other one we had was the 27th. So we're going to put a vertical line here at the 27th at 0 hours. So now all we have to do is match the price. So right here is 40,062. So let's put a price label here. Price label, where is it at? Right here. All right, so right here, I'm going to put a price label, and that is 40,062. All right, so we have a price label right here, right? And the next one, so that red line, where does it intersect? So right here is 40,365. And you can go to coordinates and just type it in. So 40,365. So now, and this is the great thing, because some of these charts are charted on different exchanges. It might be USD instead of USDT, but this allows you to get the trend line and to get it accurate. And this allows you to get it from any chart. So now all you have to do is draw a trend line from this point to this point. And I'm using a trend line. By default, when you use a trend line, if you go to style, it would probably be like this. So this gives you that trend line right here. Let me make it red so it matches. So you can see that's that trend line where we found perfect support, or perfect resistance right here. And now what you can do is, you can double click it, go under style and go extend. right? And hit OK. And now this trend line extends out. So now you can respect this trend line way out. And the great thing about it, until they fix this issue, now if you click on like an Ethereum chart, right, and you go back to your BTC chart, everything is still accurate. Nothing changes. So let's grab another one. So we're going to use the same times. We don't need to change it. We're going to just keep it the way it is. So we're going to go back here. So let's find, okay, so you can see currently this line right here, this white trend line right here is our current resistance right now. So to get this in, all you have to do, so we're just going to bring this up just to where the white line intersects this red line, same date. We're going to bring this down to where this white line intersects, right? So that's simple. So 40,101. So we'll go back to bitget. We're going to go, let's see here, 40,101. All right, so we got a price label there, just slightly above. And we're going to come back here. So we know that this white line intersects at 39,297. 39,297. 39,297. Okay, so now just draw a trend line, right? To start from right here to right here, and we'll make this white. And now you have the current resistance right here. So now you have this on the chart. You see we're getting rejected at this point. So what I'm saying is you can use this method to grab all the trend lines you want to trade. Obviously, you'll have the entire chart, you know, as you build the chart. And then you can add more. So if you want to go back and, okay, well, this is support down below. So we bring this down to this point right here. This is 38,379. And this right here where it intersects is 37,639. So let's do that. 30,000, let me just grab this so I don't have to keep remembering it. So we'll grab that right there, come back here. We'll put in that price. All right, there you go. And we'll come back here. Let's grab this price. And same thing. And now you just draw a trend line from that point right here to right here. And that gives you your support. And when you go to Ethereum and you go back, this chart is here and it's accurate. So that is just one way to get it in. So this is for a Bitcoin chart. So now let's set up an Ethereum chart. So let me go to, let's see, this is Ethereum chart I set up for bitget. And again, soon you'll be able to just import the fib channels. It'll be much easier, but again, this is a tutorial for my chart subscribers to get specific trend lines. So for instance, this trend line right here, you can see has been respected as resistance, right? So let's get this trend line and the same thing that I did last time. So I'm going to use the same dates here. So the 23rd of February, 27th of February. So let's do a vertical line here. So 23rd of February. 0 hours. All right, 23rd February, 0 hours, right? And then we're going to go to, and I think that was the 27th. Okay, so now we're going to go to the 27th, 0 hours. And all my charts are set to UTC time, just so you know. All right, so now we have our lines. Now we have our vertical lines to go by. So now, let's bring this all the way out, right? This is the line we're working with right now. That's our current resistance for Ethereum. So let's put a price label here. So price label will be right here. Let me make this bigger so you can see it. So that would be right at 2,852. And it will also be at 2,793. So again, this is just a way to get these in. So we'll go to our Ethereum chart here, and again, make sure you're in log scale. If you leave it on auto, you can't zoom. If you take it off auto, you can zoom in and pan around. So now we're on our Ethereum chart. So the same thing. We're going to do a vertical line here at let's see, the 23rd. So 23rd is 0 hours. And this is a great way to get, again, no matter what exchange or what currency, if it's USD, you can still get it as USDT and it's accurate. And then the 27th. So we go out here to the 27th, 0 hours. All right, so now we have our vertical lines. And let's put a price label. Let's see, put a price label right here, and we'll put a price label over here. So now let's grab these prices. So let's grab this and come back over here, put in that price, and let's come back to Ethereum. Let's grab this one. Okay, now you have the intersecting points. So now you just draw a trend line from this point to this point right here, and now you have that resistance, right, on the Ethereum chart. This is the point we're getting rejected, this line right here. Now you have that line right here in your exchange. So now, and you can build these charts one line at a time. You go back to your Bitcoin chart, everything is correct. And you go to your Ethereum chart, and now you have your resistance right here. So let's do a support level. So we know that this is support right here, right? And this is kind of nice because you can just grab the lines that you want. So this is the line we're going to grab right now. So we're going to bring this down. This is right here at 2,731. And this is right here at 2,790. Same thing. So we're going to grab this price. We're going to come over here, put that in, and go over to Ethereum chart and grab this price, copy, and paste it in. Same thing, guys. Just draw your trend line from this point to this point. And now you have your support level. So that is how if you have access to the charts, or even it's read only. If you have your own TradingView account, you can click the copy icon top right of my charts, and then you can save it as your own, and then you can edit the chart to draw in these vertical lines or put in your price labels. If you do not have your own TradingView account and you have access to my charts, they do play out live, but you'll just have to kind of move your cursor over, and you'll still see the date below and the price to the right, but you can still get the date and the price. Write it down if you have to, and then put it on the chart. But again, this is just a workaround until they update the platform, which should be sometime next week, he said. But I just want to show how this works. So, and again, let me show you, for instance. So let me go to, let's load up Bitcoin Cash. So these are the altcoin charts I currently have on my website. We're going to go to Bitcoin Cash. I'm going to load this up. And let's turn off the ribbon, volume, and the Bollinger Band. So you can see right now, this line is our current resistance right here. You see, there's been a lot of resistance. Every time we hit it, we get rejected for Bitcoin Cash right here. So we're going to grab this line. So same thing, and you can pick any date you want, guys. I just pick the same one so I remember which one it is. So we're going to go to the 23rd of February. I'll put this on the 1 hour. So we're going to go. Let me adjust this. Just showing you how this works. All right, so the 23rd of February, 0 hours, and then we're going to do the 27th, 0 hours, all right. So that matches, and remember, make sure when you go to, so we're going to go to BCH right here. And make sure that UTC time is UTC, all right? That's at UTC -5. So now we're on our Bitcoin Cash chart. Take it off auto so you can pan. So same thing, we're going to do a vertical line here. A vertical line right here. We're going to go the 23rd. 0 hours. All right, and we're going to do a vertical line over here on the 27th, 0 hours, right here. And the same thing. So now we're going to put a price label here. We're going to put it right here at 326. And we're going to do another one right here at 317. So let's copy this and go back to bitget. Let's put a price label in. And we'll put in our price for the first one. And another price label over here. And let's grab this price on the Bitcoin Cash chart. Copy. And come back and put this in. So now all you have to do is draw a trend line just like you did with the other one. So go from this point to this point, and there is your current resistance for Bitcoin Cash. So this is just a way, just for now, to get these important trend lines in. And the great thing about this is you can just grab the trend lines you want to build your chart. But again, I'll keep you updated. That new updated version of the platform to just get the entire chart into bitget. That should be ready next week, which will be awesome and make it much easier. And guys, if you do sign up, use my affiliate link, I will be giving you guys access. I'll be giving you the coordinates for these charts. So again, I'll give you the coordinates for Ethereum, a Bitcoin chart, XRP, EOS, BCH, Litecoin, ADA. Those will be the first ones I knock out. So the next video I put up, when they have that updated version, I will give you those coordinates. So even if you're not subscribed to my charts, you can create this chart for yourself and trade within bitget. But again, this is a workaround for you guys that have access to the charts. I suggest you use this method. This way, when you go back and forth between charts, the Bitcoin chart, you already have it there. Then you go to your Ethereum chart, everything's already here, everything's accurate, it does not change. And then BCH right here, you have your trend line to short. So let me show you how this works, guys. So again, what I mentioned, in the beginning of this video, to trade safely. So the way you do this, you'd want to get the best entry. So when you came up to resistance right here, again, my mouse is messing up here. So in order to trade safely, so what I would do is I would be right at resistance when I short. So the safe way to trade. So right now, let's see, I got 5,131 in here, USDT. So if I want to do a short, right now you can do whatever leverage you want. You can go from 1 times to 100 times leverage. So I'm just going to leave it at 20 times leverage, right? And I'm going to do a short. So I'm going to be shorting this point. I need to move my thing so my mouse will work better here. All right, so in order to short, what you would do is, so I'm going to do a horizontal line here. I need to know where to put my stop. And this is what I'm talking about. So if I set my stop, I got this red line right here. I know that this white line is strong resistance. You might want to set your stop a little higher. Sometimes they'll send a wick up to wick you out. But the point of the stop loss is, if you're shorting, if price is coming down, you're in profit. If price pushes up, you're going to be at a loss. That's the purpose of a stop loss. So if it pushes up above this point, it stops you out. So if it continues up, you're not in the negative. You go back into USDT and you're fine. Again, that is how you trade safe. So let's say you have another trend line up here that is resistance, right? Let's say that this is your next resistance, just a line. I mean, it's a random line, but let's say this was part of the chart, this next resistance. So if you were going to short here and it pushed up and stopped you out, well, then the next point you would enter a short would be here. While you might not win this one, you will get the next one. Again, the majority of these trades, you will actually be profitable. Some of them you'll get stopped out, you'll lose a little bit, but the next trade that you play, you'll actually be in profit. So let me show you how you would do this. Now we're right here at resistance. Obviously we could push above it, but the ideal thing to do is you short resistance and you long support. So I have my stop just above this line at $320. So if I'm going to short, so I want to be under, let's see here, I want to be under market. So I'm going to pull the trigger when I get in, when I get out. And since I'm going to be shorting, right here it says take profit, stop loss. So my stop is going to be above resistance. So my stop's going to be at 320, right? And actually it's 320.13. And my take profit, well, so take profit. So let's go to the Bitcoin Cash chart. So your take profit would be down here. This is the support level below, right here. And that price, roughly is around $287. So we're going to set our take profit at $294. So I'm going to go back to the to bitget and let's just do a horizontal line. And let's see here. Hold on, guys. Didn't plan this out too well. So let's just say take profit. So 295. So I'm going to set it right down here at 295. So that's where I'm going to take profit. If we get rejected and come down, then when it hits this point, it'll take profit. Now you could set your take profit much lower, and then you can decide when to get out when you want to exit your trade. And I'll show you how to do that as well. So my take profit is going to be 295. All right, so 295 is my take profit. My stop is 320.13. $320.13. So if it pushes up, it stops me out. If it comes down, I'm in profit. So I'm going to put in, let's see, $400, right? So $400 20 times leverage, and my take profit is $295. And my, again, when you're shorting, you set your stop above. So I'm going to sell short, and it says 20 times leverage. This is a live trade, guys. I'm gonna hit confirm. So you can see my trade has been entered. So again, if price pushes up to this point, I get stopped out. As long as price comes down, I'll be in profit. You can see right now I'm at negative 19%. So we'll come back to this. We'll see how this plays out. If I zoom in, you can see this little dotted line. This dotted line is where I entered. And above this point, I'm at a loss because I'm in a short. Below this point, I'm in profit. But this is resistance, so I would expect this to come down from this point. So let's go to, so since we did this for, this is Bitcoin Cash, we'll come back to this. Let's do, let's go to Ethereum. All right, so Ethereum, this would not be a point I'd want to long. This would be a point I'd want to short. So same thing, guys. With this chart, we've got our resistance level above. We got our support level below. I wish we were at support with the chart so I can show you how to long. So let me just show you, for instance, if you were longing, I would want to be on market because I like to pull the trigger. So let's say price was right here. Let's do a horizontal line here. So let's say a horizontal line. So let's say price was right here, right? And you did get a wick down, guys. You got to be careful. Sometimes I wait for the wick to come down and push back up. You notice the meat of the candle on the 1 hour is above this point. So if you were going to long, it's the opposite of shorting. So if the price, let's say the price was at $2,745. Okay, so I would set my stop below support, right? So my stop would be $2,732. So again, you would put how much you're going to trade. So right here, I'd put $400. My and you can do multiple trades, guys. You can do a long and a short at the same time for one coin. So if price was at $2,745, if I'm longing, I want to set my stop loss below support. So if price starts dropping, it'll stop me out, put me back in USD. If price continues up, I'll be in profit. So your stop loss would be right here. So this is your stop on the right, would be $2,732. And take profit, it depends. So your take profit would be up here at resistance, which would be right here around 2,791, 2,971. And then you would go buy long. I'm not going to go long because we're at resistance. I just want to show you how you would do it. Once you hit buy long, you enter your trade. Let me show you how to exit your trade. So let me go back to Bitcoin Cash. Let's see how we're doing on this one. So right now, you can see that we're just testing this resistance right now, and I should be at a loss by 1.83%. So at any point you want to get out of your trade, all you have to do, you notice it says this light version right here. You have a little lightning bolt here. If you take it off that, it gives you the details of your trade. Anytime you want to exit your trade in bitget, all you have to do is click on this lightning bolt right here, and just hit confirm, and it gets you out of your trade. So now I'm out of my trade right now. But again, that's how you short. Let me go to Bitcoin. Let's see if we got a point we can long. Yeah, there's you want to short resistance, right? You want to short resistance. So right now you'd want to short. You would short this point if you get above it, right? So your stop would be here. So if you get above this point, the next point you would short would be right here. So I'm just trying to show you how to trade, and just for now, guys, how to get important trend lines. And again, I have a bunch of charts, guys. I have a lot of Bitcoin charts. I have Ethereum charts, Litecoin, Ripple, Stellar, Neo, Cardano, Chainlink, Tezos. So you can go through these charts, find the important trend lines that you want to play, support and resistance, and then I just showed you how to get those into the Bitget exchange. And then once they're in, the charts are there to keep, you can add more trend lines above. If price pushes above this point, then find the next trend line that you want to have and import it in with the method I gave you here. So let me give you your key support and resistance levels to pay attention to. So this is the G1 chart, and again, this red line is the same one on the C1 chart. So your major resistance above is 40,356, and again, this red line right here, let me show you on the C1 chart. So this right here, that red line right here that we're below, let me see, guys. So that red line right here that we're below right now is this line right here. So this is your major resistance above. So notice that it was a lot of support right back here, 39,744. We broke it right at 39,868. A lot of support. We came up, hit this to the tick. So you got a lot of resistance up here at 40,343. You can see your current resistance right now is right here at 39,324. If we get above that, well, the next point you potentially want to short is 40,368. If we get rejected here at 39,349, well, your next support level is right here at 38,343. And you can see this line right here has been a lot of support and resistance. Let me see if I have a trend line here. I do. So this is your next support level below. So if 38,343 breaks, the next point you potentially want to long is 37,667. And remember, guys, if price break drops right below this point, you don't enter a long, obviously. If price stops right at this point and starts pushing up, that is when you want to enter a long. You would enter your long at this price, set your stop below. If it keeps pushing up, you're in profit. If it breaks this point, you get stopped out, and then you long your next point. To long would be right down here, potentially 36,877, and very, very strong support down here at 35,533. Again, just showing you how to trade and how to get important trend lines into the bitget exchange. This chart, so I showed you that one. This is the H1 chart. This was the, if you watched a couple videos back, I told everyone, I said I expected us to get a bounce from this point. That played out. I mean, it was a perfect long trade, guys. If you go back, watch 2 videos back I covered, I think I might have covered it in the last video. We pushed up a total of 16.22%. I told people to short right here. This is where you should have entered your short at 39,300. And again, I made a tweet, I made a post in Discord, and even in the previous video, I said that, the 2 videos back, this is a point that I expect us to get a pump. 34,667, we pushed up. So I can tell you right now, if we push up, your next major resistance to watch is 40,542. Your current support right here is 38,316. And if we break below that, your next major support is 34,985. So again, guys, these are your key support and resistance levels to pay attention to. I showed you how to get these important trend lines into the bitget exchange and how to trade it. So if you do want to use my bitget affiliate link, guys, that would be pinned in the first comment description. Again, I'm going to be working on the altcoin charts to get those knocked out. And then when they get that issue fixed on bitget, I will be giving everybody free access to some of these altcoin charts, so you can import these yourself and trade them, see how accurate they are. And remember, if you want to access these charts, my website's optarcrypto.com. The link will be pinned in the first comment description. Guys, that's it to the next video. Trade safe, trade smart. I'm out.